me have it.
I was at times uncharitable with the goddess Nyx when we were closer long ago. After she bore her first children, I nevertheless expected her attention to remain undivided. I kept creating. When finally I slowed, I realized my mistake. But our connection had been severed by that point.
Easy. More ringers. Thank the gods. Curse of chaos has been lifted. Time to break you to bits.
I know your efforts to come here have repeatedly been thwarted by good kin. However, we have caused such violence in the intervening time that we must take this as a real victory. Let us continue for however long it takes.
You think you can just walk away from here?
Found me, huh?
You waste my time.
Now to collect. Nice. There it is.
Death approaches. Figured you'd be up to have another of our little contests. Now let's go. Let's get to it then.
Absolutely. Come try me. I'm empty.
I'll write this one off. You held your own, I guess.
Uncle Poseidon.
Ah, little Hades. I was certain you'd the wherewithal to thin the ranks of the betraying river denizens who fled my surface seas to your father's domain. I bid you good fish hunting forevermore.
Sea God's might. Charon's shop. Fishing point there. Got a bite. Another hellfish. Thank you, mate. Hello, Meg.
I know that Thanatos assisted you in getting to this point. I don't appreciate his interference.
I'm sure you'll have a chance to tell him back at home.
He has domain over the wretched shades, but his power has no sway with me. And neither does your own.
Not now. Okay. this flew off.
Megara failed again.
Which to choose? Go with that one. That's enough Tartarus. Change of scenery at least. More slam dancers. Blessing. Can't do that. I'm out. Thank you, gods.
Another message here. It says 1 small spoon dried oregano, 2 spoons extra virgin olive oil, 1 large onion, minced, a dash of salt to taste. Wait, this isn't for you. Though you should try it sometime if you ever make it out.
Godspeed. Off we go. Do that. Not yet. This won't end well for you. I'm empty. Station. That's a problem. I can't. see. I'm empty. Not now. I can't.
Getting along with Ares, are you, nephew? Would that you were my son instead of he, but no, I jest. Here, take my blessing, please.
Should help keep me going. Bone Hydra, if you understand me, menacingly hiss. I'm out. Set. I'll save you from the magma fishes. Lost it.
How could you, boy? That Hydra had a family.
I'll pay for that. Pleasant temperature. Look who. Can't do that. Always a pleasure. Olympus, I accept this message. Not yet. See that hexaglyph? Hexaglyph grows stronger.
Why would you waste a proper vintage on the likes of me? Questions that are better left unanswered, I would guess.
If this eases your burden even for a little while, then it's in good hands as far as I'm concerned.
Tell me, stranger, if it pleases you. How is it you keep running into me? I thought this the remotest corner of Elysium.
The ever-shifting chambers of the underworld leave quite a bit to chance. I took our meetings merely for coincidence.
When chance is too far-fetched to be believed, then it's the fates at play, or something else. I don't know whether to believe you, but I know that I want you to leave me now.
You are more skilled than I expected, short one. A rematch is most certainly in order.
You're going to force a rematch each time I manage to defeat you, aren't you?
We and our victories are all impermanent here in Elysium. We live, such as it is, for moments such as these.
For later. Olympus, I accept this message. What I need. Looks clear. Good. Here's something to remember, fishies. Mine. Another clam. take this one. Nice. The power of the gods.
You again? Few others in Elysium are so unwise to take up arms against Asterius and myself.
Oh, I can't.
My blessed spear shall find you anyway. Foul demon! We shall prepare for you in the stands! Hold, you monster! Goddess Demeter, I beg that you assist me!
I guess they're testing me. Not yet. See that bull man? Oh, damn it. Not yet. I guess I win this round. Guess I'll be going then. I'm almost out of here. No more dead to deal with at least. Could use the rod of fishing there. That's a bite. That is a scupper. whole entire sack of something. Violence. Always a pleasure, Charon.
The prince compels the multi-headed hound to let him pass.
I owe you one, boy. Got this far. Father.
Why? Why do you keep showing up? In spite of knowing that the outcome shall be just the same as how it always was.
Beats having to toil away under your overbearing supervision. Besides, as you may be aware, I've recently made up my mind to leave this place.
Yeah, utterly incorrigible. When next we meet here, then we'll keep it brief. I have grown weary of our aimless conversations. Now prepare. Darkness.
Where'd he go?
Darkness.
Nemesis, then.
We're not finished.
I'm empty.
You'll burn.
I'm empty.
Now.
We're not finished. I can't.
You brought this on yourself.
Again? Can't do that. Empty. Get off me. Oh, I won't go back.
Then go. See what awaits you in this realm. Charon, take me home.
Got you. In the name of someone very sore right now. The sun.
Zagreus?
It's only me.
Of everything down in that gloomy house, I miss old Cerberus the most, I think. But I miss other things as well. The lack of light was gentler on my skin, not being as cold. And Nyx and her young sons. It was all very odd, but...
Mother, in Father's bedchambers. Mind you, there's almost nothing there, just neatly sorted rows of all his samey capes. But on his nightstand is a portrait of you, wearing a regal crown of red laurels. A queen. His queen.
I was fitted for those garments when I first arrived. They were not my customary style. So Hades has a portrait of me still. Why would he put it back on display now?
No, he's never let anybody in his bedchambers. I broke in, don't you see? He didn't put your portrait back on display. It's always been there, ever since you left. So, Mother, why do you suppose he would do that?
Because he loves me still. Is that what you want me to say?
Have you ever loved him yourself?
All I really wanted was to leave Olympus. I didn't exactly abscond. I doubt I had much of a choice, but I went willingly. Perhaps Zeus knew how I felt, and thought he was doing me a favor. As for Hades, I grew to love him, yes. He always gave me my space.
Won't you please talk to him? Or visit Cerberus again, or Nyx? As for Olympus, surely all of you can figure something out.
I just don't know, my son. Olympus is behind me. And the underworld. I cannot imagine I would be very welcome there after all this time.
But you are the queen. Yeah, you are the queen.
Welcome to the House of Hades, where death is our business.
Get some rest, mate.
Well, look at you, lad, with that codex brimming with our history. I knew I could rely on you to fill it out. Back when I was alive, why, no one would have ever believed what goes on down here.
Mortals must have had their stories, though, about what happens to them once they die and once they end up in this place.
Well, they had their stories, definitely so. They fear your father, understandably. They also fear your dog. But most of them know precious little else. Even their fears, I think, are born of ignorance, as most fears tend to be.
Resolved the trouble with the satyrs yet? Why, I can scarce believe my eyes. Is that you, boy? Cerberus, look who it is. He's back.
Cerberus looks mournfully toward the prince.
No need to drag the dog into this, father.
Anything you say to me, you say in front of Cerberus. You might even learn a thing or two from him of listening and of obedience.
Hey, father, I thought maybe, here.
Where did you get this? You think you can butter me up with such trifles? Give me that, and then get out of here.
You're welcome, father.
If that will be all then. Shades? Who is next?
You like this stuff, don't you, boy? Well, good, because I like sneaking it over to you.
The delectable taste of nectar is enough to briefly sate even the ferocious appetite of the Hound of Hell. All three of Cerberus the Watchdog's terrifying countenances greet the prince.
Say, Orpheus, Eurydice told me your songs, some of them came from her. She seems quite brilliant. You choose your muses well.
I owe my everything to my Eurydice. She authored many of my songs indeed, and she inspired many, many more. Whilst living, we collaborated frequently, you see.
But weren't you the famous one? I don't understand why she doesn't share your renown.
It is but one of life's injustices, I fear. I always sang her praises every chance I had, and she asserted herself splendidly. Yet even still, our listeners believed our songs, they came from me. What else could I have done?
I don't exactly know the ways of mortals, mate, but I'm pleased to hear you always giving credit where it's due.
I know no other way, my friend.
Away.
Sure, why not? Here's the gemstones, then.
Oh my. You're
Highness, are you really sure you want me to have this?
I really am, Dusa. I hope you enjoy it.
Oh, wow. I'm so sorry, Prince. I'm just behind already on my daily chores.
Please take these, will you, Chef? All right, then. Electo's really something else. She must have been a real handful, huh?
My youngest sister takes a lot of pleasure from her work. I've learned something of that from her. But that's as far as we relate, I think.
She could learn a thing or two from you, I'm sure. About having a little common decency, perhaps.
She won't be learning anything from me. The contempt you get from her is unconditional. I learned not to take it personally.
I see.
Anything else?
Contractor, work approved. I think the lounge will be better off with these tables here.
There were no complaints on record of the prior tables.
I never doubted you.
Father loved her, didn't he? Mother, I mean. Faith like that. He's just stubborn enough to hold on to the idea of her, isn't he? Though what she saw in him, I'm not sure.
Your father was different with Persephone, to some extent. He has always been as you know him, yet her lightness, it affected even him, I think. And he knows that he was better with her than without.
Sounds like a lot of pressure on Mother to fix all his failings. But it sounds as though she cared for him as well. And you and Cerberus. She said she misses you.
She did she?
Moaning and groaning. I can get stronger. All right. Was bound to happen, really. I shall procure all the fishes. I think Master Chaos just likes messing with me. Where there's violence, there's Lord Ares. Hey.
Now, you being serious here, pal? You brought that all this way for little old me? That's real nice of you.
You're not so bad yourself, mate. Thanks for always being here for me to savagely attack without a second thought. Maybe this one. You are bound to me, and I am your host.
What's the matter there, boyo?
ready as I'll ever be.
Hail and good tidings to you, noble cousin. May you be swift and thorough vanquishing the dead who dare oppose you.